Football is a very interesting game, and even at the usual moments, the unusual happens. And that's the perfect definition of this year's FIFA World Cup that is happening in Qatar. From big name players missing out on the tournaments, teams considered to be underdogs having amazing performance, and big teams with the notable squads failing to perform. Welcome to the Central Zone, and don't forget to like and subscribe before this video ends. Number 1 is Saudi Arabia versus Argentina. Nobody would have thought that Argentina, a team that has scored more than 20 games unbeaten, would have opened their competition with a loss, surprising to Saudi Arabia. Saudi Arabia's win was so big that the next day the Saudi Arabian government announced a public holiday to just celebrate the win. To add on that, their players were promised a Rolls Royce after the tournaments in December. At the Messiah started off the first half with a high mood, scoring 3 goals in under 30 minutes, which were all denied by VAR. The only goal Argentina caught was through their captain in a penalty in the 11th minute. All these lost chances went ahead to cost them in the second half, thanks to Saudi Arabia's goals from Saleh in the 48th minute and Salem in the 53rd minute. As per the recording of this video, Argentina have qualified to play against Netherlands in the round of 16 after qualifying from their group stages. Number 2 is Morocco versus Belgium. Coming into this year's tournaments, Belgium was the favorite to not only advance from the group stages, but also to lift the trophy for the first time. But it is what it is. They could not even advance past the group stages. The Red Devils and Croatia were favorites to advance from the Group F of the 2022 FIFA World Cup until Morocco crushed Belgium. Even before the game, striker Kevin De Bruyne had hinted that the Belgium squad was too old to compete in the tournament, and those words were later confirmed. The Atlas Lions of Morocco showed creativity and physical dominance from the first minutes. Morocco scored the first goal before this first half, though it was disallowed by FIFA. That was just enough motivation to even to press harder, and eventually in the 73rd minute, Roman Reis found the net yet again before Zakaria sealed their win in the 72nd, scooping them 3 points at home. They became the first African team to ever beat the Belgians. That's how Belgium were eliminated from the World Cup. Number 3 is Japan versus Spain and Japan versus Germany. Japan were eliminated at the round of 16 by Croatia in a tense match that forced them to go to a penalty shootout after 1-1 draw in the normal time. Japan confirmed their spot in the round of 16 at the 2022 FIFA World Cup in highly controversial circumstances in their 2-win over Spain, a win that also saw Germany out of the tournament. It took VAR, goal and technology, and detailed analysis to award the win to Japan. Germany were also knocked out of the competition despite their 4-win over Costa Rica. In the first half of the game, Japan seemed non-existent, but in the second half, the Samurai produced an iconic performance that even the Spain's manager Luis Enrique said that the Samurais deserved to be the group winners. In the 48th minute, Ritz Doan opened the scoring board thanks to the high spirit of the team. And just 3 minutes later, in the 51st minute of the match, Tanaka scored a controversial goal that caused an uproar in the entire football community. And still in the Group E, Japan made sure they'll prove a point about why they are favorites despite the odds by beating Germany. In their opening game against the national levels, Ritz Doan and Takuma Asano scored each a goal to seal their 2-win over the national machines. German's goal was scored by Ike Kundokon, and that was the end of the Germans' performance in the 2022 FIFA World Cup. And lastly is South Korea versus Portugal. One thing the captain of Portugal, Cristiano Ronaldo, has struggled with in his entire career is winning a single title for his national team. And in this year's competition, he is not that much visible, but it has a lot of surprises, and so who knows. On the other end, South Korea has shown a superb performance, only losing a single game in the Group H, which has Uruguay, Portugal and Ghana. After losing their game to Ghana, the Thai Cook Warriors came in the fixture against Portugal, knowing it was a do-and-die game because their loss, mainly being kicked out of the World Cup. Portugal opened the scoring board in the 5th minute thanks to Ricardo Horta's goal. Goals from Kim Yang-won in the 27th minute and Hwang Hing-chan in the 91st minute were enough to crush Portugal and also eliminate the Uruguay from the World Cup despite Suarez teams winning against Ghana. South Korea have been eliminated from the World Cup in the round of 16 in a 4-1 thrash by the Samba Boys of Brazil. As South Korea made their first appearance in the World Cup in 1954, where they lost both their matches in the group. The South Korean national team have been to the World Cup 11 times, that is including their 10 consecutive times appearance at the World Cup tournament from 1986 to 2022. Thank you for watching this video, and please tell us in the comment section what you would like to hear on matters concerning football or even World Cup at large.